Welcome to Ashland-Greenwood High School as we kick off the third game of the day in the Ashland-Greenwood Holiday Tournament. And this one will be pairing your Ashland-Greenwood Blue Jays up against the Roncalli Crimson Pride. Hi, I'm Suzanne Sapp, and alongside me is I know what you're laughing about.
I know, you
alongside
know.
me is my sidekick from behind the mic, Kendra Craven. And
memories.
Yeah, memories. Yeah, we had this conversation. If you listen to us quite often, we had this conversation about
what Crimson Pride,
Roncalli's mascot was. Yeah, I thought the Knights, and then all of a sudden it's like, no, it's a lion, I think.
And lion,
and
not from Hawaii.
No. I knew it. As soon as I said that, I knew you would go there. Well, those of you that have joined us this afternoon, I hope you had a great Christmas. And, I love this time because, we got 2 games back-to-back holiday tournament. We were just talking before we went on. It's been a while since the girls have been on the court. It's been almost a week and a half. So, Kendra, we had all that week before Christmas off. And so, I know, I thought the same thing. Does he want us to cry?
Yeah,
Are we going to cry over this game?
Jordan Wallman, speaking of, we want to always give him a shout out. We are always so prepared, and he's giving us marker boards so we can write notes back and forth for what we need during the broadcast. And they give us a Kleenex to wipe them off, but I thought it was for when we were crying.
I know, that's right. I thought the same thing. Are we going to cry today?
Well, and only crying when we do something stupid that we're laughing so hard. That's really what it is. And here's Annalise. She's back.
Good. And he didn't write anything on the boards. I'm a little disappointed in him today.
So really what Suzanne was asking, the last time that the Blue Jays were in action was at Nebraska City on a Friday night. And the girls did pull out a very aggressive win. But, the first half, it wasn't necessarily their game. It was very out of character. And I broadcasted that night with Tim Washburn. But I will say, Tim is so good at doing play-by-play, but I had to actually take your role and do color.
And you said you hated it.
I'm terrible. I'm not good at play-by-play either, but I'm really bad at color. Because Tim is so good, and he just does everything. And so I'm, so into the game, and then he pauses, and for me to say something, I'm like,
Oh, I'm supposed to talk now?
Yeah. So, I'm just really bad at all of it is what I learned. But back to the girls at night, it was really hard for them to get into rhythm of that Nebraska City basketball game. It was quite physical. And there was quite a few fouls.
There was a song in there you missed.
Oh, man, I'm off my game. It's going to take me a while to get back to.
Good for our listeners out there.
And but the second half, the girls didn't, really got the game to where they needed it to be, where they started playing their game. The first half, we talked a lot about how we were playing kind of Nebraska City basketball, where there was just kind of a lot of errors, a lot of turnovers, just a lot of things. But then second half, we really took control and we played our basketball. And the girls, I was very proud of the way that they hung in there and, didn't let the game, and overtake them and get frustrated. They hung in there and, came off with a victory.
Which is sometimes hard to do. And before we go any further, I would like to welcome any of the Crimson Pride fans that may be out there watching and listening today. Welcome. And just so we always say this, we absolutely have no problem giving credit where credit is due, but we are a little bit biased towards our own girls. So if you detect that, that's what it is. And also now we are joined by a third person this afternoon, and Annalisa Potacik.
Hello.
And she is back. I hear you did the first 2 games.
Just the first, or just the second.
Just the second one. Okay. Yep. And did you do it alone or did you have help?
With Tim.
With Tim. Oh, nice. So I would just tell you right now, you're going to have to work harder with Kendra and I. I'm just going to tell you that. We are not Tim Washburn.
No,
so
not even close.
That's true. There's only one Tim Washburn. Okay, both teams are coming in this afternoon. I'm going to keep saying this morning. I don't know why this morning because it's daylight out. We're usually here in the morning. Are coming in at 3-3, identical records. And what I do know about the Roncalli Lions. Actually, they just call them the Lions here.
Crimson Pride.
Well, I don't know.
That's strange.
That is strange.
Yeah, there's the pride. They're pride of the Lions.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay. Anyway, that's kind of got way off here. They are a very aggressive, physical and aggressive team. They have I forgot where I was going to go. Okay, their guards are very aggressive. I know he highlighted a couple of their players. Number 5, I'm really not. Number 5, which is the Meyer girl. And number 10, the Mancuso, and that Mancuso name I recognize.
Yeah.
And Drapinski.
Yep.
Drapinski are the 3 girls that I think our Blue Jays are going to have to make sure they keep an eye on. But he said all around they have got a pretty solid team. So the Blue Jays had better be on their toes, not sitting back on their heels.
Right. And none of us, don't have any common opponents coming into, today's matchup. Again, as Suzanne said, Roncalli with a 3-3 record, and the Blue Jays with a 3-3 record. Roncalli's wins are over Omaha Concordia and over Hartington Cedar Catholic and over Omaha Brownwell Talbot. So we are going to pause for the playing of the national anthem. And yes, if you were wondering, I was taking just a quick peer around the gym to make sure that we did not leave anyone at home.
And for those of you out there that may not know, she has done that before.
Yeah.
No, I shouldn't say she.
Yeah.
I'm not going through
The
entire rest of the family left one at home.
And it was Reagan, but she plays now and she can drive herself, so that would be a problem if the boys are here. So, all right, for the starting lineups, first for the Roncalli Crimson Pride, number 2, a senior, Maya Stoffel. Number 5, a junior, Whitney Meyer. Number 10, a sophomore, Morgan Mancuso. Number 12, a senior, Lexi Schroeder. And number 21, a senior, Emily Drapinski. And now for your hometown, the Ashland-Greenwood Blue Jays. Number 2, a senior, Danielle Tonjes. Number 14, a senior, Hannah Keith. Number 15, a sophomore, Emma Keith. Number 21, a sophomore, Mira Comstock. And number 22, a sophomore, Olivia Pike.
Okay, as I mentioned earlier, we had 2 games before us. And I'm counting on you, Annie, that you know who won those games.
Bergen won the boys.
And was it Plattsmouth or
Bergen? I'm going to go with Bergen girls on that one. Bergen girls won state volleyball, and it's a very small school, and they have the same athletes. So I'm going to go with Bergen girls.
And I believe that they were preseason ranked too. Yeah. So Bergen. So the winner of this game will play Fremont Bergen.
So as you can see on your screen, the Ashland-Greenwood Blue Jays are here in their white uniform trimmed in blue, and the Crimson Pride in their crimson-colored uniforms trimmed in gold. So the Crimson Pride win the tip, and there's a double dribble.
Nice.
So Emma
catch.
Keith gets the first turnover for the Crimson Pride.
The report we got that they were very aggressive and really went attacked, but our girls did a great job that time down on playing some pretty tight defense, not giving them anything open.
So it looks like man-to-man defense.
And Annie, anytime you want to talk, you just interrupt us because you might not get anything in it twice.
It's a little different than Tim. He will pause and let you. We don't. Nice wide open Pike.
That was a good
look. Nice rebound from Keith. And it's going to roll around, and Crimson Pride is going to come up with the basketball. Dribbling out of that. I got to learn these names. Number 2, Stoffel. Looking to drive to the bucket. Drapinski. Nice hustle there by Keith. Saves it inbounds to the other Keith. Emma will bring it up the court. A stop by the Pride defense. Comstock will set it up for the Blue Jays. Top of the key. Passes off to her left to Tonjes. Tonjes looks to drive. Crossover dribble, kicks it out, but stolen away by the Pride. Is going to be tied up. It should be Blue Jay basketball.
It should be. Yeah, that time she had the right idea. We had an open person down there in the corner, but as she was throwing the ball, they got a hand on a little bit of it. So it was not the best pass.
Comstock to inbound to Tonjes. Tonjes quickly around to Hannah Keith. Hannah Keith left-hand dribble into the key. Kicks it out. Mira Comstock. Or I should say Paige. Mira not in yet. Keith puts up a three-point attempt. No good.
I like the way we really looked around on each of those shots. No one really got anxious and just put one up there. Everyone made really good decisions when they had the ball.
Nice.
Mancuso with a nice drive to the bucket. The Blue Jays need to pick that up.
Yeah, absolutely, because she kind of wove her way through that defense on there.
Comstock bringing the ball down for the Blue Jays. Sets it up at the top. Again, Crimson Pride in this man-to-man defense. Tonjes with the basketball. Looks to drive down to the lane with the left hand. Picks up a dribble. Hits Keith, top of the key. Keith patient. Comstock.
Looked like she thought about it.
Comstock drives into the lane.
Tripped.
And she's going to be fouled as she trips over the feet of Schroeder. It'll be the first foul of the game for both teams. Presley Harms, a junior, will be checking in for Hannah Keith. Again, Paige Comstock to inbound underneath the basket for the Blue Jays. She hits Presley Harms in the lane. Presley off the glass, too hard. Rebound comes down to Stoffel. They look up ahead to Mancuso. Mancuso, one man to beat.
And she just disrupted her just enough to tip the ball out of her hands, and she was the last one to touch it. So Blue Jay ball.
The full court pickup defense here for the Pride.
And he did say that their defense can get kind of aggressive, but boy, they broke that nice. That was not the best pass.
Yeah, Pike tried to get it across the lane to Harms, but
great idea, but they had closed their defense in a little bit too tight, and the only way she's going to get it to her is by going out of bounds, and that's what it did. They frown upon that for some reason.
Grell checking into the lineup for the Blue Jay for Tonjes.
In case you haven't picked up any, we're way different than Tim.
Sorry, no, we've been trying to figure out the screen. It didn't get switched, so we had the Blue Devils in Bergen still.
Oh,
so
a little confusing.
A little bit.
Well, what color's Bergen? No,
they're green.
Black. Yeah, I don't
green
know
and yellow.
I mean, we could at least we got the same color as the Blue Devils.
Yeah.
I'll say that much. So.
I don't know for sure if we can change this without stopping. I'd have to go to a different thing to redo the screen
that's
capture,
all right.
So
they'll figure it out.
Yeah, we've got the labels on
so
there.
on. Oh, so you got the names right or not?
The names
are right.
I just changed the names. Yeah.
They're just different colors.
Yep.
Just the Crimson Pride. They'll be all right.
Yeah. I think our audience is pretty smart out there.
Shot attempt goes up by 21. Dropinski, she misses that. Blue Jays bring it down.
Oh, she cut.
Emma Keith picked up her first foul for the Blue Jays. Stolen away. Here
Number
goes
2 is another one they got to keep their eye on. Nice defense there by
nice block shot.
Presley Harms had a nice block there.
Oh, stolen away. Shot goes back up by Stoffel.
Teammates really did not move to help Comstock out there very much.
No.
They just kind of stood there and watched.
No, it's like, you go, girl.
And Tonjes will be checking back in for the Blue Jays. And Dacus for the Crimson Pride and Dixon.
That's why I don't like color.
You are color. I'm play-by-play.
Oh, that's true. That's why I don't like any of it, I guess. I just like to be here and wear the headphones.
Still 2-0, Crimson Pride. Tonjes tries to inbound, but stolen away by the Crimson Pride. Oh, and now stolen away by the Blue Jays.
Girls.
Press break has not been working out very well so far.
Tonjes brings it up the floor for the Blue Jays. Gets it to Comstock. Pick set by Pike. Comstock will look to set up the Blue Jay offense. 4 minutes to go in this first quarter. Again, just 2 points scored here. 1 basket by the Crimson Pride. Pike looks to drive the lane.
Boy, they closed that fast.
Hits Harms on the baseline. Harms puts up a shot. No good.
Nice job.
Grell with the rebound. Grell, wow, looks to drive the lane. Tonjes with the rebound, puts it back up. No good. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up again, and it's foul.
Forces a foul.
Very messy basketball so far.
Yeah.
Welcome, folks, to the holiday tournament. That's what it looks like.
And having no practice for over a week.
Right.
That'll get you.
Nice job, Tonjes, being very tough on the inside there. Tonja's first free throw up and good.
And
Tonja's
she's coming
is
to the line shooting 78% from the free throw line. So
Danielle's done an excellent job this year stepping up as a leader. We had some really good seniors last year, and she's always kind of been in there, but she hasn't been the number one. And I know that's put a lot of pressure on her this year, and she's done a really good job of keeping her cool and stepping up.
I would totally agree with that. One of the only players that saw a lot of playing time last year and having to really lead this young team coming back. But, oh, man, tell you what, this Stoffel is causing a lot of problems in this backcourt. Makes it 4-1.
Because I had asked Coach Hubert earlier, who's the one we got to keep an eye on, and he said number 2.
Yep.
So,
and Paige tries to take it to the hole, and she is blocked shot there by Maya Stoffel, a senior.
I was just looking to see how old she was, and you answered the question for me.
I knew that's what you were looking for. Comstock to inbound for the Blue Jays.
We read each other's minds way too much.
And sometimes it's really scary.
Yeah, it is frightening.
Especially when you knew as soon as you said Crimson Pride, what we were both thinking. Comstock kicks it out to a wide open Tonja's three-pointer, and it's good.
Good job.
So Tonja's the only scorer for the Blue Jays, but ties it up at 4-4.
She's only coming in at 24% shooting.
Ooh.
Oh, that was a nice try breaking that up.
Almost stolen away. Look, nice
that was a nice move. Wow. Really nice with that Mancuso.
By Meyer.
No, Meyer.
And the Blue Jays bring it back up the court. Hannah Keith with it. Kicks it out to Tonjas. Tonjas drives the baseline. She up and under.
She traveled.
Yeah.
Nice shot, though. Nice shot.
She did travel, but she also was kind of pushed. So, that's a good shot.
It was.
So the Blue Jays, again, will pick them up full court.
Kudos for her using the brim to keep them from blocking.
And bound to Meyer, and everybody will just clear out and let her take it.
Put in a little pressure. Boy, she's a quick little thing, isn't she?
Yep. Dixon, nice pass.
Nice
job.
Danielle, right in there.
Also back. Tonja's going to take it.
All the way. Take it all the way. Go. Nope.
Kicks it out to Grell. Grell quickly over to Keith. Keith puts up a three-pointer. No good.
They're getting some good looks on the three-point line. And Crimson Pride is going to take their first time out.
Oh, Coach J.J. Stoffel. Interesting. I bet. What do you think that number 2 is his daughter?
I'd say there's a chance.
Yeah.
You know what I did find out, though? Remember when I believe the name was Roth from Milford, and there was the coach was a Roth, and then there was 3 Roth girls, and then even later when we played Milford boys, there was a Roth. Some of them are not even related.
Oh, really?
It's just a very famous name I found out, and that some of them are related, but some of them are not.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah, so we were trying to pair them all
up. I
up.
thought maybe they had a family like the Cravens. Had 1,000 kids.
Very few places have a family quite like the Cravens.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Just have 6 kids and just keep it going.
And 2 sets of twins, no doubt.
Exactly. So, why? I don't know.
You should have stopped while you were ahead, is all I can say.
I often ask my doctor. She told me that, too. I'm like, why didn't you tell me I could have twins twice? She's like, well, you didn't tell me you're having more kids. I'm like, touche. So, 4-6. Roncalli Crimson Pride lead with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Almost said first half.
Watching college ball, are we?
Yeah. Dixon in the corner.
Oh, nice job,
defense
Olivia.
by Pike. Nothing.
Oh.
No travel, no nothing.
Wow.
Wow.
I think until she
Meyer.
rolls over or improves her position, it's not a travel.
Meyer on the baseline. Nice job of Dixon, though, just staying with that.
No
Keith
kidding.
looks to drive.
She traveled.
Call travel.
We're getting a little bit anxious there.
So the Crimson Pride force another turnover. Again, they're leading 8-4. Just under 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. Blue Jays have Comstock, Hannah Keith, Emma Keith, Tonjas, and Pike in the game, the starters. Inbounds and Meyer. Meyer gets it to Dixon. Dixon gets it to Stoffel. Stoffel will probably just clear him out. Tell him to get out of her way and let her go.
Yeah, she's...
but it worked. Travel.
Yeah.
It was a nice job of Keith and Comstock waiting for her to set up that
very
double team.
Nice defense on the 2 of them. Because that's the only way you're going to stop a player like as good as her, and especially dribbling, is she does have behind the back have somebody there waiting.
Yep.
And that's exactly what happened. And I think she was a little surprised on that one.
So Blue Jay basketball. Emma Keith with it, gets it inside.
Nice pass.
Kicked it out to Tonjas. Tonjas, left-hand dribble in the lane. Nothing there. Comstock. Ooh.
Ooh.
Saw a Pike there, but
Yep.
we all did. So much easier when you just sit here and watch, though,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Well,
nice move
job.
by
Not
Presley
getting there.
Harms. Oh, rolled around, no good.
We need this to fall.
Dixon.
I do think we need to slow down and look around a little bit more because I feel like the kind of the theme has been one person driving in and then passing it away once they can't anymore. But I think if we slow down and maybe get some of those looks earlier instead of at the last minute, that might help a little bit.
That was something that Coach Hubert had said a couple games ago, that we got to let the game come to us, not force it. And that's a little bit what they're doing right now, and they're digging themselves in a hole 40-11.
So Dacus with the three-pointer. I apologize, I've been calling her Dixon, but that is Dacus. Makes it 11-4. And 30 seconds. We'll see if the Blue Jays just hold for one shot. Oh, Olivia Pike looks to drive. Nice left-handed layup off the glass. Good idea. Oftentimes we've talked about if we hold for one shot, we turn it over. So might as well just go for it. 6-11. Up ahead they go. Uh-oh, don't leave her open. She kicks it out quickly.
Oh.
Good job. Oh, she saves it.
Oh, wow. Nice hustle.
The turnover again. Here comes the Blue Jays. 10 seconds. Emma Keith. No, now turned over. As Mancuso goes straight to the bucket, but Emma Keith is not going to allow that, so Emma gets a foul. This will be her second, I believe.
Yep, you are right.
Second foul. 4 seconds to go. Puts Mancuso at the line to shoot two. Mancuso's first free throw rolls around and is good. Do we have free throws for them?
We do. Sorry, I was taking a drink of water.
Man, you can't slack on the job.
I'm sorry. Okay, it might take me a while to find
Checking in is Gracie Jensen for the Crimson Pride. Mancuso's second free throw. And she is a 67% free throw shooter. Totally made that up. Pike gets it up. No.
Okay, I don't know if I have those.
Okay,
because I got everything on Ashland.
So at the end of the first quarter, the Crimson Pride lead the Blue Jays 12-6.
Okay. Annie, thoughts? First quarter. We've dug ourselves into it. Well, it's only a 6-point lead, but still.
You know, I think we definitely have the talent to be beating them right now, but right now they're just playing better basketball than us. We're kind of out of control. They're being a lot scrappier on defense. So I think if we step it up, we definitely can still be in this game. But as of right now, I don't think we're playing as well as they are.
That's obviously, yes. We definitely are not playing as well as they are. And I think their aggressive defense is really kind of getting to us. But we've got some really good looks from the three-point line. Just haven't gotten any of them to sink yet.
Yep.
I would agree with both of you. We have had a lot of turnovers, but we have also forced a lot of turnovers. Again, kind of goes along with, why we have a holiday tournament. You go off that 5-day moratorium where you can't do anything to where you get to come back. They got to have a one-day practice shoot around yesterday to getting back into it today. So it's a lot different when you're used to practicing every single day.
Right, and especially taking as much time off as you do, it's tough to get back in the swing of it because you usually don't have as long of a time period.
Yep. Andrew, what do you got for us?
Well, something that goes along with the very high-intensity defense that we're seeing from both sides is a lot of turnovers. Right now they're averaging, both teams, a turnover every 34 seconds.
Ooh, that's ugly.
There is our Mr. Analysis. It's our 34 ACT. Okay. Turnover every 34 seconds.
The time down.
Oh my gosh! I tell you what, that is impressive.
That's above our pay grade.
That's above everything for me. We don't even know what a pride is, let alone, and if lions are from Hawaii.
No, I know what a pride is.
I know.
I watched Lion King.
We can even sing songs from that. I got that whole movie memorized. But so Crimson Pride kicks it out to Stoffel in the corner. Oh, I got to get back to my right stat sheet here until I get these girls memorized. Jensen.
Oh, nice pass.
Jensen on the baseline.
Oh, nowhere to go.
Kicks it back out to Stoffel. Wide open three, no good. Rebounded by Harms. And Comstock. Bring it up the court for the Blue Jays. Again, 12-6. Crimson Pride. Harms. Oh, a little mismatch. Come on, Harms. Give it to Harms. Harms has a mismatch. Come on, Harms.
Oh.
Tonjes, nice take, but then three people collapse on her.
Oh,
she gets
could've
a
shot
rebound back.
Oh,
Now
nice,
Pike,
nice.
Good.
Nice little head fake out there, and nobody picked her up on the inside, so she had an easy layup.
Crimson Pride's they're a little out of sorts on defense, on who they have right now. Ooh, double dribble.
That's kind of what I thought, because she kind of dribbled it a little bit between her legs, kind of bounced it, but apparently they didn't think so.
Pull up, jumper, nobody there. Rebound, Tonjes.
We've been good on defensive rebounds so far.
Pike up ahead.
Yeah, that's been an Achilles heel for us is offensive rebounds.
Kicks it out
for
to
the other
Hannah
team.
Keith. Hannah Keith in the corner, three-pointer.
Yes, much needed three-pointer.
Just like that, it's a 1-point game.
They did a nice job of being patient on that one, going inside and then kicking it out to the open three.
And now
Hustle,
almost
hustle.
stolen away. Uh-oh. Nice hustle back by Tonjes, but
forgot to pick the girl up.
yeah, I think, there was two girls that Tonjes had to pick
she
one.
had to make a choice.
Nice choice, though, by Mancuso, because I think a lot of people would have thought she would have passed it, but she took it. So 14-11, Tonjes with the basketball. Ooh, kind of a sloppy pass.
Ooh,
to
that
Pike.
was.
Still mismatch for Harms. I think we need to get Harms a basketball.
all the way in.
Nice job, Tonjes.
Oh, too hard. Great idea. And she that was a frustration foul.
Yep.
Totally.
I like Harms to be a little more present here and let people know that she's got a mismatch. We need to get her the ball, and now she won't. But nice job, though, I will say, by Gracie Jensen playing defense on Presley Harms. So the Blue Jays, again, picking him up, full court pressure.
Danielle was not getting a lot of help with those offensive rebounds.
No.
Every time it was just her down there battling.
And she has picked up a lot of offensive rebounds
Well, part
herself.
of that is she's completely surrounded by Roncalli players.
Yep.
Meyer, three-point attempt, no good.
No, nice
Good.
rebound by Olivia Pike. She got up there and was number 12.
Yep, and now they're going to say foul.
Most teams
On
still
21.
just sitting with 3 and 4 fouls, so it's fairly low foul.
Which is, sometimes good to see in a holiday tournament, too, because
Yeah.
sometimes it can be a little nicky-nacky,
ticky-tacky.
ticky-tacky. So
Nicky-nacky,
I'm glad they're
ticky-tacky.
kind of letting them play. Is that 4 fouls on her?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. So 12 just had the last foul, and she just picked up her third one just a second ago, and now she just picked up her fourth one because they didn't get her out of the game.
With 5 minutes to
So-
go in the second quarter.
Oh, wow.
That's
wow.
rough.
Yeah, that's,
And that's
I'm a little bit surprised they didn't pull her.
so Lexi Schroeder, a senior starter, will definitely have to sit rest this half out.
Well, and she was one of their best defenders, and another one to really watch out for, three-point shooter. So
Definitely is going to help Ashland out.
Yeah. So checking in for her is
nice
Dixon.
job by Olivia Pike.
And Pike, percentage free throw shooter,
Is coming in at
59%.
why can I not find her? Yes, 50%.
50 or 59?
No, sorry, 59%. She's a 50%
Ooh.
three-pointer.
Good job by Hannah Keith and Presley Harms who are playing the backcourt defense here. 13-14. Again, it was 6-12 at the end of the first quarter. Blue Jays just have cut it to 1 point
7
deficit.
points, 7 to their 2 points, 7-2 run. So nice
Wow.
job of the Jays. Hopefully we didn't touch it. Yeah, we did.
We did. Again, great job defending by the Blue Jays. But say it went out of bounds off of Jenna Grell.
Yeah, she was really stretching up there to try and stop that ball, not knowing that it was on its way out.
So Stoffel with it. Oh,
Very aggressive by Grell.
Mancuso right into the bucket. Man,
she's
she's
a heck
been
of
good
a
at
player.
that.
She's a good player.
We got to stop that drive of hers. I think
Yeah.
that's where all of her points have come from. 13-16. Comstock.
Okay, high low, high low.
Not seeing a lot of movement.
No.
Whoa! Almost threw it into the crowd. Paige almost threw it to her
Yeah.
uncle and dad and grandma over there.
Make sure they're paying attention.
Yep. Skip pass over to Tonjes.
Nice pass. Kick it out.
Hannah's wide open.
Keith again.
Little late there.
Grell
Yeah.
running the baseline back and forth. I'm sure she just loves this offense.
Yeah.
Kind of like doing the
Back and
1-3,
forth,
like
back
the
and forth.
1-3-1 defense.
Yeah.
The guy on the baseline is just keep running back and forth.
So Pike is checked back in for Grell. So we have Pike, Comstock, Tonjes, Hannah Keith, and Presley Harms for the Blue Jays. Stoffel, Dixon, Mancuso,
Jays are really spreading their offense out
Drapinski.
here. Swing it. I'm just repeating what Coach Hubert said.
Yeah. Harms with 3-point attempt. No good over the back, but guess who's there for the offensive rebound? Tonjes, and she's trying to put it back up. They're going to say, and Pike tries to save it, but she hit the back of the backboard. Nice job. It was a good hustle. Blue Jays again picking him up. Full court.
Like you said, Tonjes was once again in there to get the
her offensive rebounds are. I get it up ahead of Mancuso. Stop ball. And this time she did pass it off.
I thought she took a step before she put the ball down, though.
Mancuso, she's a tough one.
Oh, we got to focus on her. And once again, she was one of the shooters to be aware of.
Comstock, they're picking up the girls very high. Now skip past
they like to play aggressive. They've dropped into a 2-3 zone. Looks like.
Just open on 3-point. Yes, nailed it.
Nice.
She's keeping us alive. And down to Stoffel. Tried to get a trap there, but she dribbled out of it. Leads the pass here.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
This is the third time in a row our press has allowed a situation just like that.
Drapinski.
Oh, we had 2 people back at least on that time if Tonjes wouldn't have body checked.
So second foul for Tonjes. Just under 3 minutes to go until half. 16-18. Blue Jays just trailing by 2. Stoffel, oh no, a wide open Dixon.
Wow. Got lucky.
Good rebound.
Got lucky.
Yeah. Nice job by Pike as we got picked
Boxed
off there.
out. She's going to go all the way.
Tonjes is going to go all the way.
Nope.
Stop. Oh my gosh, she had 5 people on her.
Yep.
Nice job though. Guess what? Guess who got it back?
She said, I threw it away, I'm getting it back.
That's right.
Okay, now set it up, girls. Let it come to you.
Oh.
Good, Jared.
Good job.
Good.
Quickly into Pike. Top of the key.
Oh,
she looks a drive, kicks it out to the Harms on the baseline. Harms. Oh, I thought that was good. Rebound comes down to Dixon. They're going to say jump ball. It'll remain Blue Jay basketball. Emma Keith check in for Tonjes, and Jenna Grell check in for Presley Harms.
They're getting a little bit better on not trying to rush their offense here. I feel like they're starting to settle down a little bit more.
And Dak is checking in for the Pride. Comstock will inbound. It's the same play here. Well, same setup, I guess. I shouldn't say it's necessarily the exact same play. Grell, top of the key. Left-hand dribble into the baseline.
Oh, she
goes. Nice job.
Nice job. I love how
fouled.
she gets the ball. If she sees any kind of seam, she is going for it. And that's, you got to do that.
So fouls on number 5, Meyer. It's her second foul.
And Jenna Grell is coming to the, coming to the line is a, 28.6%.
What?
Defy the odds, yes.
Yeah, and maybe could mean that she hasn't shot a lot of free throws.
She's only attempted 7.
2-7.
Yeah, so.
And she helped her percentage already with that one. Second free throw attempt, rolls around, good.
Good. See, she's shooting the 28% right there. Not to the, 72% that I could miss it.
Yeah. Blue Jays pulled off their press that time, so we'll see what happens here. 2 minutes to go.
Oh, Mancuso.
Oh, no good though, but
backside,
rebound.
Got to get it, got
And
lucky.
they're going to say no foul as the Crimson Pride wanted a foul.
Oh, and they turned the ball over.
Wow. Comstock tried to stay strong, but man, did they
really
attack.
collapsed on her.
Collapse, thank you. That was really the word I wanted.
I knew you did. That's why I said it.
I'm thinking pride, attack, and so, but collapse is really what I wanted. Oh, man.
No.
Their inbound plays. Ugh.
Yeah, we
killing
got to
us.
figure that out.
So Mancuso with another 2.
Oh, wow, they're doubling. Nice job,
Comstock.
Oh, wow.
We're just gonna commentate together because we just say the same thing.
It's gonna be in stereo sound.
So,
I'll take the bass. You can go a little
there
higher.
you go. So Comstock, it'll be bonus as gives the Pride as 17 fouls. Tanja's checking back in for Emma Keith. And Comstock is a
50% free throw shooter.
Way to go.
I was all over that one.
Comstock's first free throw, no good, a little hard. Rebound comes down to Stoffel. A minute and a half to go in the first half. Stoffel left-hand dribble, kicks it out to Mancuso. Guess who's going to drive? And why not?
And one.
And one.
And we
Man.
give it and one. Boy, we gotta seal that lane.
I bet I know what's going to be talked about at
I
halftime.
was just about to say
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Somebody needs to get in front of her and take the charge.
Last 3 times they've had the ball, that lane's been wide open.
Yeah.
And even if it's not open, she just goes anyway. She's
True.
a great player.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody needs to get in there and seal that seam and take it. Take it for the team, girls.
And Jada Laughlin has checked in for the Blue Jays. Mancuso going to complete the and one, and she does.
I can't wait to hear how many points she's had the first half.
Yeah.
Because she's got to have.
I'm going to say 12.
Anything? I could see it could be even more.
Got a minute and a half to go still.
Yeah. Pike to inbound. Again, full court pressure from the Crimson Pride. Gets it back to Pike. Tonjes will bring it up. Oh, looking for a
Yeah,
trap.
I was going to say, do not go to the corner. Nice job by Tonjes to not get trapped in the corner.
Comstock. Tonjes top of the key. Pike over to her left. Pike puts up a three-pointer. No good. Rebound comes down to Crimson Pride. Up ahead to Mancuso. Oh, and she's going to have Dixon on the backside. No good.
Good rebound.
Actually, it's Dax. Man, I get those two mixed up. Dacus on the backside.
It seems like when Harms is bringing the ball down, she's turning and not using the end line to help her secure the ball. She turns a little bit more towards the lane, and which allows one of their defenders to come in and do just what they did. That's the second time I've noticed. The first time she got away with it. That time she did it.
Stoffel to inbound for the Pride. She gets it into Jensen. Three-point attempt goes up for Dacus. Rebound comes down to Laughlin. Laughlin will bring it up with the left hand. Whoa! Shoot.
She palmed it. Got to look. It's a great job, though. I mean, boy, she was giving number 10 everything she wanted on that one. Isn't Laughlin a hurdler?
Yes, she is. Very good hurdler.
She's got those quick feet.
So Stoffel quickly off to Jensen, off to her left. Jensen the top of the key. Looking to drive as Meyer.
Oh,
and the
she
ball
got
is
tackled from behind on that one.
And Laughlin with the tackle.
Yeah. It was a solo one, though.
Yeah, that's an okay foul. It doesn't put them in the bonus yet. Jada's just first foul. Does allow for their inbound play under the basket, which we have not defended well. Gets it into Meyer.
I'm thinking Jada was put in there to
defend that.
Yeah,
and
just for that reason alone.
Again, Dacus top of the key. Nope, dribbles in. Meyer,
Double
there we go. Force a turnover. 23.5 seconds. Blue Jays trailing by 5 in this first half.
I'm curious to see if we've slowed down on the 34-second turnovers every 34 seconds. I'm hoping that was a first quarter
Our
stat.
amazing Mr. Analysis over there.
I'm sure
Always
we'll hear
impressive.
about
We'll
it.
get to know. So Comstock.
I want to know what it's gone to. Has it gone to a minute?
Yeah. Gets it quickly off to Harms. Tonjes, we're in the corner. 5 seconds to go. Pike puts up a three-pointer.
Yeah,
And nails it.
beautiful.
With two people in her
looked
face.
Good all the way.
Oh my gosh,
all
just
the
what we
way.
needed to make it just a 2-point
And
game
you know
going
what?
into the half.
Kudos to the Jays for not panicking. You know, Harms was guarded, so she saw Pike in the corner wide open, and she just took her time, put it up there, and the second that left her hand, to me, it looked like it was good.
Yep. So the Blue Jays will go into the half just trailing by 2 after that three-pointer from Olivia Pike in the corner, 21-23. So stay tuned as we will get those official stats from Mark Adele.
So what do we have? How many at half? I mean, in the first quarter,
we had 6. It was 6-12.
Yeah. So. Yeah, they scored 9 points, so we did a lot better job of taking care of it. He almost took the whole thing down.
As we will get the dance team, you'll get to see here coming out with their holiday special here in a moment. And also stay tuned. After this game, the Blue Jay boys will be in action again over the Roncalli Crimson Pride.
It should be a barn burner.
It will be, yeah.
It'll be a good one because I know Crimson Pride came in preseason in Class B #1, so should be a great one. Okay, so please tell me that we didn't have a turnover every 34 seconds the second quarter.
We did not have a turnover every 34 seconds.
Okay, good. That's good.
Quarter.
It was 36 and a half seconds.
It was rough in the first quarter. Both teams cleaned it up quite a bit moving into the second. There were only 3 turnovers for the Blue Jays and 2 for for Roncalli. And let's see. What I was going to look at here is that we are absolutely being dominated on the inside. They have 2 free throws and 1 3-pointer.
Wow.
Everything else has been within 10 feet. They have scored every basket from in close. And for us,
and how many
we're
of those,
2 for 10.
And how many of those have been Mancuso?
I haven't been keeping track of individual player stats, but it's definitely been a lot.
Yeah. And you said for us, two of our 10 shots are in the paint?
We are shooting 2 for 10.
We're shooting 2 for 10.
So their defense is smothering us, and we cannot stop them on the inside.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah.
Good things, you know, and those are things that as creepers.
Okay, that's
as a coach,
Woo.
you know, what I would always love, and I'm sure, you know, being a coach, there's so many things that you're watching, right? Like, there's just so many pieces to the game that you're watching. You're watching every player. You're watching every player's tendencies of your own. You know, when we played 9, 8 deep, plus you're watching the players of the other team, your offense, your defense. But what I love about, like, you know, Andrew's analysis, too, is that's something that you would love to have going into the locker room, you know, and I'm sure, you know, Dave Hubert and Coach Ross, they have all those things going through, but, you know, what adjustments then do you make coming out? So what adjustment would you make coming out into that, Andrew?
Well, the Blue Jays just have to be willing to be a lot more physical. On defense, they're allowing so many easy baskets. They're not really contesting anything. The other team's 9 for 14 from inside of 10 feet. We just aren't contesting shots.
Yeah.
And then on offense, the same thing. We're doing pretty good from the free throw line. We're 5 for 7, which I'm not going to do that math in my head, but that's pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
And
what? You're not going to do that math in your head?
I'm not going to do that.
Oh, that's amazing. You're right.
But when we get to the free throw line, we're shooting really well, but we're just not willing to be physical enough. That's why we've only got 7 shots from the line, and that's why we've missed 8 layups.
Yeah. I would totally agree with you. And I think, you know, right now on the offensive rebound side, you know, Danielle Tonjes is probably one of the only ones that's getting those rebounds for us.
Yeah.
You know, and she's one of our littlest players. So it just takes being aggressive, you know, and getting in there. And we need to see more of that.
Well, and exactly what you brought up is exactly what Coach Hubert had said in his report, was that they're very aggressive and very physical. And when, boy, you get that ball in the middle, they're just collapsing everybody in and, you know, not letting you get the ball out at all.
Something I'm interested in is when we go to Mark Adell here for stats, it seems like we're getting quite a few offensive rebounds. We just, because our inside play is so poor, we aren't scoring off of them. We only have 2 second chance points. We make one shot after an offensive rebound, even though I think we've gotten 4 or 5.
Right. I would agree.
But because of their defense, I'm thinking that maybe they need to kick it out, reset, and rerun the offense.
That might not be a bad idea.
Instead of trying to keep going up, because obviously it's not working well.
Really is.
And again, we're only down by 2, so maybe those few adjustments we could be winning. All right, Mark.
Well, definitely a game we can win. You mentioned we're only down 2, and we're only 6 of 19 from the field, 32%.
Yeah.
But we are 4 of 9 from 3 for 44%, 5 of 7 from the line, 71%. They are 10 of 21, 48%. They shot well the first quarter. They are just 1 of 6, so from 3. 17%, 2 of 3 from the line. We've done a good job of not putting them on the line, 67%. Believe it or not, what's keeping us in the game, rebounding. We've out-rebounded them 15-9, 5 offensive. Danielle Tonjes, it never ceases to amaze me how many rebounds she gets for no taller than she is. And it's a good thing to have because we have struggled to rebound at times. 4 offensive she's got the first half. And Olivia Pike also with 4 boards, defensive, doing a good job on the boards for us. Turnovers, we've turned it over 11 times, which I know is a little bit high, but we've also turned them over 9 times.
Well, I think a lot of those 11 turnovers and 9 turnovers came in the first quarter.
They did.
So I think, you know, we were just talking before you came on that, you know, both sides have cleaned it up quite a bit in the second quarter.
Okay, well, a game we can win.
Do you happen to have how many points the Mancuso girl has?
Mancuso 10.
Okay.
She is her. That's another thing that we got to stop her drives down the lane.
Yeah.
She's a driver, a slasher, and a cutter. Probably does not shoot well from 3, but I may end up eating my words.
Well, let me see.
Well, let's try it. Let's see.
Let me check here on Mancuso.
So thank you for Mark Adella and the stats, and you know, it just proves how smart we are.
Well, Mancuso, she's hit 0 threes this year.
Oh, well, there you go.
So
So that obviously that's why she does.
One.
So
thank you.
I'll
take a cold bottle of water.
Yeah, she said, I'll take a cold one. She decided to finish that statement.
Since this is a school,
the broadcast shows the court, but not us, so they don't really understand what we always say.
And I don't have one time in volleyball, I had a LaCroix water, and I came on.
Yeah, I'm like, Suzanne.
It's like, okay, we're on it. You probably heard that, so I had to clarify. It's water.
Yeah,
water.
And I did. Speaking of, I took some feedback, from some listeners, and I'm like, great point. So, and also I was not in attendance of the Milford boys basketball game. I was actually on the way to a Christmas party with my college volleyball player friends, and we still get together. And so I was listening to the game and driving. So obviously I couldn't watch, but I was listening. And I'm like, it made me think, and I actually had some feedback from Tiffany Harms, thank goodness, that there are still a lot of people that even though we have Strive and can visually watch it, that you may be in the car or you may not be visually watching it, and you are still doing audio. So I'm like, oh, that's a great point. So I still need to make sure that I'm like audioing the game play-by-play, because some people aren't watching it.
Well, and too, sometimes when it's, because the camera obviously is not right on center court, when it's down on the opposite side, the players, sometimes it's hard to know who's doing what.
Yeah. And it's just so.
It's good to see J.C. Fangmeyer actually walking without a limp.
She did went in this last Tuesday and was cleared from the crutches and cleared to do, a few things. They were able to see a PA, but not her actual doctor. And so I know they were going to get some more clarification as to what she could do. But again, it's good to see her off crutches and moving even a little bit better. I was with her Wednesday at the Husker game, and she's already moving better than she was even the day after off her crutches.
Well,
so
when you left a joint like that just completely immobile for so long, it's going to be a little bit stiff.
Yep. So we're just a little bit over a minute away from the second half, of the Blue Jays just trailing by 2 from Roncalli. And it'll be interesting to see the adjustments. Again, I think the Blue Jays hanging in there extremely well with maybe just a few minor adjustments from a very veteran coaching staff of the Ashland-Greenwood Blue Jays, as well as a very veteran coaching staff from Crimson Pride. As long as I've been here and Roncalli has been here, Stoffel has been the coach. So.
Well, and then those of you that are listening, you said a very veteran coaching staff. Well, we have a veteran coaching staff.
Not at Ashland,
not
but
a veteran coaching staff at Ashland, because this is coaching staff's first year here. So I feel very fortunate to have to be able to bring in who we have.
Yeah, and great great coaches, great. And just really care about the girls as everyone does here at Ashland. But I got to kind of spend some time with them this week.
They're literally are his girls.
They are, and I have to tell you, Coach Ross, his wife Ann, got each girl like a Christmas present. They did kind of a white elephant gift, and it was so funny. Coach Ross, he'll probably kill me for saying this. He just kept telling the girls, it was my wife, because I don't like you guys. Remember, I don't like you guys. And the whole time he was saying, he was just smiling, because how much this whole coaching staff cares about these girls. So
yeah, I've heard really good things.
Yeah,
from the
and
girls.
Coach Ross has 3 daughters, and so he gets it. Huberts have son and a daughter?
Two sons and 1 daughter.
And a granddaughter.
And that granddaughter and 2 grandsons.
And 2 grandsons,
yes.
All right. So right out.
Great look by Olivia.
Yeah,
oh, nice.
Nice rebound by Keith.
Kicked it out that time.
Yeah.
Found by someone, not Danielle.
Yeah, that's true.
I always think you're reaching for the clipboard. You're like multitasking over here, woman. We got quite the broadcast crew here today, helping everybody. There's 5 of us. It's so different from volleyball.
They just know Kendra and Suzanne how they roll.
They know we need help.
They had to bring it.
Volleyball, the camera just sits in the corner and it doesn't move. And we really don't have, sometimes we don't have anybody keeping score.
Nice
We just update.
pass.
Nice, give and go.
I thought she might have traveled.
Backdoor cut by Tonjes. Makes it 23s.
Great pass, though.
Great pass by Emma
Let her
Keith.
just perfect.
So here comes Stoffel. I should probably get that right. Top of the key, and they're going to say, nice job by Emma Keith forcing the travel for Meyer. And again, we talked about turnovers, as the Blue Jays had 11 in the first half, and the Roncalli had 9. But most of those coming in the first quarter. as the Blue Jays cut that to 3 in the second quarter. Tonjes looking around, needs some help.
Yep.
Gives it to Comstock. Top of the key, guarded
They
closely
play
by
really
Stoffel.
in your face, don't
Yep,
they?
they do. Crossover takes it. Oh, nice pass over
Yeah,
the.
there we go.
Led the
A
defense.
layup we made.
Blue Jays adjusted well after the half, coming out leading for the first time.
Playing a lot smarter.
And nice job of Stoffel passing off to Dixon, who's Dixon has have to start for Lexi Schroeder, as Lexi Schroeder, number 12,
has
has 4 fouls. Quickly into the lane to Pike. Pike goes up for the layup. And
But I
maybe
noticed as
foul,
soon
but
as they
nothing.
threw that in, there was a girl from the top came rushing
Came
down to close
And
the
here
back
goes,
side of it.
and who do we think?
Block, yeah.
Mancuso. Now,
I heard somebody make the
Really?
comment the other day. It was not a full body block or
I thought
charge.
it was charge.
No, I don't think she got her in the chest.
Now Comstock tried to step in front and take a charge because Mancuso is the one that we have got to stop.
Because
But
to me, if you're hitting them in the shoulder, that's not a charge.
Mancuso misses her first free throw. Again, 25-25, 2 minutes have ticked away. Harms is checking in for Emma Keith.
Just one more step to the one side, and I think it would have been good.
Second free throw for Mancuso, no good. Rebound by Harms. Harms gets it to Tonjes.
So that time she took the ball.
Whoa!
Oh yeah, wow, that was a scary pass. Probably not one that Coach
And
Hubert
quick
liked.
skip pass. Tonjes, top of the key, being guarded very closely by Stoffel. She's just got her eye on the ball the whole time.
Yeah.
If they've switched in, and what do we got, 2-3 defense still? Yep.
Yep. There.
Tonjes. Comstock. Keith.
Got to get in. There we go.
Oh,
no,
baseline. They tried to get to Harms. Just a little high, so it'll be turnover.
You can't just pass it around the perimeter and expect to break a zone.
So the Blue Jays have pulled off their full court press. Stoffel brings the basketball up for the Crimson Pride. Into the key, kicks it back out. Drapinski, then Mancuso.
Oh yeah, Tonjes.
So this will be Tonjes' third foul.
Yeah.
We don't want that.
No.
Still
She's gonna
pretty
have to
early
come
on.
out.
Yep, Keith's going to check in as well as Jenna Grell. And Stoffel inbound underneath the basket for the Pride. And she kicks it out in the corner to Meyer. Meyer, wow, they're going to call a charge.
Charge,
Yep.
yeah.
There we go.
Meyer.
That was a good one. She had the baseline sealed on that one.
Yeah, I would say Pike was, she
Yep.
was set. I'd say she's set.
Definitely.
She's a really good player. She knows what she has to do.
Yeah. However, it was a good runner by Meyer. I will say that, but I thought she was set. So Keith, oh no, Keith's going to be doubled. Oh, thank goodness there was a kick.
Thank heavens.
Because guess who was off to the basket?
Yeah.
Mancuso herself, and with no one in front of her. When in doubt, kick it. Inbound from the sideline.
But we didn't kick it. They had to have kicked it
Yeah,
forward
they
or
did.
for us to get it back. So
It just went off someone's foot.
So she placed that ball down really nicely
Yeah.
on the girl's foot.
Nicely planned.
Yeah, well planned. You were boxed out.
In the corner to Harms. Harms, three-point attempt. Nice arch. Oh, rolls around, no good.
Good attempt by Jenna for the rebound.
Backside to Drapinski, bringing up the basketball. Drapinski just keeps it. Guarded closely by Emma Keith.
Boy, she
Top
is
of the
on
key.
her like no other.
She gets it off to Dixon.
Nice
Dixon
pass.
inside.
Wow.
It goes
That was a great
to
pass.
Meyer. Meyer,
Hitting the
nice
girl
runner.
Patty.
Not a lot of turnovers. I don't know if we're just making good passes, but there's
Woo.
Yeah, Comstock might have got away with the foul there.
They are playing, again, extremely aggressive defense. As Jenna's dribbles picked up, skip pass over to Emma Keith. In the lane to Pike. Grell with the drive as she is fouled. Nice drive again by Grell. She does
Once
that extremely
again,
well.
had the seam, so she took it.
Yep. So 25-27, Blue Jays trailing by two.
The 2-point shot, but she's at the line and
Foul on Dixon.
I was starting to say something about the turnovers. Like we said, there was every 34 seconds earlier in the game, and now we've had one by each team the entire second half. So
and now Jenna
definitely
Grell,
an improvement.
going to the line at 28% coming into this game, has hit 3 in a row.
Yeah, 3 for 3. I don't know why you couldn't get that anything in there, Annie. I don't know why you couldn't get that word in.
Just interrupt. I'm just telling you, either that or just hit me and I'll hit Kendra and we'll all stop.
Suzanne wanted a toggle switch in volleyball that she could shut me off.
That's funny.
I was like, okay, and Kendra's dead and it's my turn.
Kendra's done.
But Tim never gave us one. And I never did ask Jordan for one.
You could just unplug her.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, travel, I think.
There's a turnover.
And first appearance
A
into the
double
game
dribble. Oh, she palmed it.
is Lauren Gertis. And nice
I
steal,
never
but
thought
then
about
turnover.
that. I could just reach out,
You could,
silence you, and then bring you back up when it's ready for you to go on.
but I'll still keep talking.
That's true. And I'd still hear it in my
You
ear.
still- Quick inbound to Stoffel. And pull-up jumper, no good.
Yep,
Rebound
good
by
rebound.
Gertis.
Watch. Okay.
Gertis, 2 rebounds since she's been in the game. Grell crosses the timeline. Oh, gosh.
Darn it.
And they're going to call a jump ball. Should
And
be
it's-
Roncalli basketball. And
yep.
that's a first tie-up in the second half. 27s. Jada Laughlin will check in for Tonjes. Again, Tonjes has 3 fouls. We just want to kind of maybe give her a break and protect her a little bit.
Yeah, because you want her to go into fourth quarter with
Yeah.
2
Such a
fouls to
close
give.
game.
And Stoffel with the basketball. She gets it off to Dixon. Dixon
Little
to
behind
Meyer.
her.
Mancuso. Ooh, a little push off. Mancuso stolen
nice
away by
job.
Keith. Keith is off to the races. Keith, oh. Nice hustle defense there by Dacus. It'll go out of bounds on the Crimson Pride, so it'll be Blue Jay basketball underneath the basket. John just checking back in, as well as Jensen for the Pride. 27s, 3 minutes to go. Grell to inbound for the Blue Jays. Pick set. Oh, boy, she almost stepped over the line. Wow. If we get it into harms, but 3
Yeah.
Crimson Pride collapse on her immediately.
You get that ball down low, you better know what you're doing with it because they are collapsing on you immediately.
Yeah, and there had to have been players open, but she just couldn't get the ball away from them.
Yeah,
So good job by
there's-
the Pride. Try it again. Okay.
bold.
Oh,
I
gets
thought
it to Gertis. Keith skip past the Grell. Tonjes top of the key. Nothing there. Bounce pass to Emma. Emma top of the key. All right, Tonjes sets it back up. Grell into Gertis. Gertis skip pass over to Keith. Skip pass top of the key. Tonjes three-point
Open
attempt
three.
top of the key. Rolls around, no good. And Dacus with the rebound
trap.
as Harms. Yep,
Timeout.
Harms and Gertis had her tied up, and the coach knew that. So J.J. Stoffel will take a timeout. Again, 27-27 with 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. And back to kind of what Annalise said, there's, turnovers have cut down a lot this second half. Everybody's kind of settling in. It's just going to be a battle to the end.
It is, because nobody has seemed to be wanting to take charge and pull ahead.
And remember, after this, immediately following will be the Blue Jay boys taking on the Roncalli boys. Immediately following, that game will be brought to you by Tim Washburn and Jordan Wallman. You doing the boys game?
Yes.
Yes. All right. And this team might be cut in half. They don't need near as much help as we do. We have 5 on our team with Andrew and Annalise and Suzanne and myself and Jordan and Mark. Actually, there's 6 of us.
Yeah, I don't know if you knew this, Annalise, when we were at Louisville. We did the first half and nobody heard us.
Oh,
We forgot.
That's
Kendra
unfortunate.
forgot to hit a button.
The play button.
Now, in my defense, we don't use that equipment.
it was just audio, which,
That's fair,
which
yeah.
was even more important for the people out there trying to
That's
listen.
true.
That they couldn't hear anything. And once again, it was
was
one
the
of our-
best broadcast ever.
Best ever we've done.
So after the timeout, it'll be Roncalli
But still
basketball.
not as bad as
Stoffel,
the time
ooh,
we
gutsy
did
pass.
do.
Are
Oh,
you
wow.
kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
Oh, that was lucky, is
One
it?
time we did an entire
Tough pass.
volleyball match and it
Jensen
wasn't on.
missed that as
gosh.
it went right into her hands. Our Mancuso, actually. Oh, and almost stolen away by Mancuso. Mancuso missed a very rare layup
No,
right
no.
under the basket.
Boy, they are just so in your face on defense.
Yeah, this Defense is tricky. Emma
I
Keith
thought that was good.
shot no good. Knocked out by Jada Laughlin, though, for Harms to get that
She should
rebound.
hustle.
Good
There we go.
hustle.
Almost stolen away. Good hustle by Stoffel. I keep changing it from Stoffel to Stoffel.
She should have turned the other way. She could have had a
And
layup.
Harms is tied up again.
Yeah, she turned to her right first. She should have gone left.
So it'll be
Easy
Crimson
for me to
Pride.
say, right?
Yeah. So checking in is Hannah Keith and Olivia Pike. And Blue Jays are going to just back off and pick them up at half court.
You know, you can't tell this from being at home, but it's a tie game in a tournament, and the gym is just absolutely dead.
It is.
Like, there's no energy at all, and I think
Everybody's
maybe
still in the food coma for
Yeah.
Christmas. I never really thought about that. You're right, though. It is. It's
The holiday sweets are still just kind of sitting in the
Yeah.
stomach.
yeah.
Nice
That's
steal
why I
by
said- that's why I
Comstock.
said total food coma.
Comstock will pull it back.
I know.
Good
I
idea.
haven't stopped eating since the 23rd.
Nice look by Keith, but I will say that
They're hustling down court.
Dacus read that. So good job by her.
Looks like they're
Stoffel.
trying to pick up the pace of the game here a little bit.
Dacus, top of the key. Meyer, three-point attempt, no good.
Good
Comes
rebound.
down to Comstock. Oh no, Wolf got it up ahead. Keith, one girl to beat. She
Go,
takes
go,
it all
go.
the way.
Yeah.
Nice idea.
Got another foul, though.
And it'll be a foul by Meyer. Puts Keith at the line to shoot two. 27 still.
And she's going to the line being a 43.8% free throw shooter.
Good job, man.
has she
You
shot
on
from
it.
the line yet today?
Oh, I had probably had the wrong key. No, yeah.
I don't think
so. I don't think so.
And that was number 5's 4th foul.
Ooh, so they've got 2 girls in foul trouble.
Yep.
And Schroeder still hasn't seen the court.
And serious foul trouble with a whole another quarter to go.
And Meyer's going to sit down and not pick up her fifth.
Yep,
And
Danielle's
again,
still on
Schroeder
the bench.
has not been in this whole quarter. Starter with 4 fouls. And McKee's second free throw is good. Gives the Blue Jays a lead.
Breaks
by
that knot
one.
up at 27.
A minute to go in this third quarter. It is a game.
That could give us some trouble if we're used to playing this game without one of their starters, and suddenly in the 4th quarter they throw her back in.
Yeah, she's been out a
But
long
then on
time.
the flip side of
Jensen.
it, she's been out a long time,
Yeah.
so she's over the back.
That's
Olivia.
Oh, they're
She
gonna-
might come out
yep.
a little bit flat.
True.
So Olivia Pike with over the back. It's just
Yeah.
her second foul. Stoffel will inbound for the
Still
Pride.
only 3 fouls per team, which is not very many.
Ooh, almost thrown out of bounds. Oh, stolen away. No, are you
wow.
kidding? Right back into the no way. How does that
I
happen?
do not think that was a foul. She was completely straight up.
Dropinski, the ball is actually knocked away from her pass, but she cut and it went right back into her hands. And then she is fouled by Lauren Gertis and will go to the line to shoot 2. Dropinski's first free throw is good. Presley Harms will check in for Gertis. So we have Comstock and Hannah Keith and Grell and Pike and Harms in for the Blue Jays. Mancuso
Well,
and Stoffel
Oh, wow,
and
she got pushed.
Pixon
She
and
got pushed. She
Jensen
got pushed.
and
Oh.
Dacus.
I thought she got pushed.
So second free throw no good, but they say it went out of bounds on the Blue Jays. It's 28-28, 34.9 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Well, Dropinski's a 75% free throw shooter, so that's untypical of her to miss.
And Hannah Keith got hurt on that tie
I
up
thought
there.
she got pushed.
Sideline inbounds there. Dropinski with the basketball. Whoa, puts up a long three-point shot off the front of the rim. Rebound
Nice
comes
job
down
by
to Comstock.
Comstock. Nice
up
up.
ahead, 2 Blue Jays.
Nice
Laughlin on the
job.
layup.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Very well played.
And a foul. Oh, I didn't even hear the whistle.
Very well played.
You know what, Annalise, the crowd came alive so
There,
much that
yeah,
I didn't
that
even hear
time.
the whistle. So
Old-fashioned
nice
three-point
job.
play here.
And that all started with Comstock. And it quickly
and
out
she is a
Pike
50%
and
free
Laughlin.
throw shooter.
Uh,
Get in there.
No
No,
good,
oh.
but rebound by Pike.
Even better, even better.
We'll
Get the
take
ball.
it. 2-point lead, and we can make this even more going into the fourth quarter. Grell,
Boy,
Gotta be smart here.
they're going at it.
Pike,
Nice.
arms over in the corner, three-point attempt. It's going to be short. Goes off the backboard. Rebound comes down to Crimson Pride. Dacus, she's going to bring it up the court. She cuts 2 defenders.
Don't foul.
And off. Way to take it. So the Blue Jays go into the fourth quarter with a lead, 30-28. And we'll cut to our students here, college student and high school student, for a little bit of analysis of that third quarter. What do you think, Annalise?
Well, you know, it was definitely different than the first half. I feel like we got, like I said, with the turnovers, it was definitely more under control towards the beginning, and then towards the end it kind of got a little bit rushed as teams started to realize, crap, we got a quarter left and it's still tied. So I think the urgency definitely picked up, and that's when the fouls kind of picked up because we didn't have very many towards the beginning. So I think this last quarter will definitely be interesting. It'll be more fast-paced than we've seen the rest of the game because these teams are starting to realize that it's time to work.
All right. Andrew, what do you think?
Well, we were able to keep them out of the paint a little more. They only shot 3 shots from inside of 10 feet. So we're doing a lot better keeping them out of there. They still converted on 2 of those, so they're still shooting at a pretty high clip once they're in there. But we are keeping them out
a lot better than it was.
That is definitely a lot better than it was.
And I don't know that Mancuso scored this quarter, or if she did, she maybe had 2.
Well, we definitely did not give her the lane to drive in every time she had the ball.
Another interesting thing to note is when we keep them out of the paint, good things happen. They're only 1 for 9 from 3-point. So we're doing a really good job of making sure that they can't hit shots outside of the paint.
Yeah, they're not looking at their stats. They're not a real strong 3-point shooting team.
Yeah, so here we go. It's going to be an exciting fourth quarter as it's Blue Jay basketball. And to start, 30-28 against this tough defense, 2-3 defense of the Roncalli Pride.
Danielle's been wide open for a few seconds now.
It's kind of hard to tell, but do you match up now? Now maybe gone back to 2-3 matchup, and it's tough. We have found a way to make it work. As up high, they're causing us problems, but if we keep putting the ball down low, we're forcing some fouls. So Pike to the line. Pike is I
was looking in the wrong line.
59% free throw shooter.
59.4 to be exact.
Thank you.
You know, this is when you get to a tight game like this, you know, this is where the free throws, you know, I know Coach Hubert has really focused on free throw shooting, and this is where it's going to pay off dividends.
Yes. Then, in fact, he has a survey that goes out. He expects girls to shoot those free throws, record that even in the, off time, and he really does push that, and it'll make a difference. 32-28, Blue Jays leading by 4. Stoffel gets it to Dacus. Dupixon, drop
good defense,
Pixon.
good defense.
No good there. Oh, okay. They're going to say that it was knocked out of bounds by Jensen.
Yeah, but she went up for it. I think the girl batted it out of her hands from behind.
But good position by Keith is what you need.
It was.
Keith into Pike. Back to Keith. Whoa.
Nice job of keeping her dribble.
Hannah Keith with the basketball. And they like that high trap.
Sure
Tonjes. Just a minute is ticked by in this fourth quarter. Again, Blue Jays up by 4.
Shoot.
And McKeith in the corner. We like that baseline shot.
She held it just a second too long.
Guess what? Here comes Mancuso. I wonder if she does track.
I bet she does. I bet she's a 3-sport athlete.
Okay, that's not. Is that right? 30-32? Yep. So Keith, stay off that sideline. She does. Hannah Keith brings it up the court. Ooh, and their defense just keeps getting higher and higher.
Yeah, they do.
Tonjes and Comstock. Stoffel picking Comstock up high. Gets it over to Hannah Keith in the corner. Back to Comstock, top of the key.
Tonjes is wide open.
Tonjes comes up high to get the basketball. Skip pass over to Hannah Keith. Blue Jays just being patient right now on offense.
We got to start passing the ball around a little bit quicker if we're going to try and beat their defense.
Yep, that's just what I was about to say. If this
Pike,
offense wants to
nice
work,
dish off to Tonjes, and
nice.
it's good.
Nice dish off.
They know everything we're going to do because we take 5 seconds to do everything.
Yeah.
If we want it to work, we got to speed it up.
Oh, and guess who's going to the bucket?
That was a great catch and shoot. Great.
Nice pass there, obviously by Stoffel. She put it right in the hands of Mancuso on that layup.
And she didn't hesitate.
Oh, no, and that tough defense double team by Stoffel and Mancuso. Mancuso is going back to the basket.
Yeah. Oh, hopefully they don't call it intentional there. But
remember what we said about Mancuso not being much involved in the third quarter with the basket?
You know what? I think the key is coming into the game.
Yikes, Mundos. She's been to the basket.
I think
I know. I'm just saying she's been to the basket.
I bet you I think Laughlin is going to be going on Mancuso.
So Tonjes and Keith checking out as Harms and Laughlin have checked in. 34-32, Blue Jays leading by 2. 5.5 minutes to go.
Because you look at Laughlin, she is not going to let
Wide
her.
open.
As Schroeder is back in, the starter that had to sit out the entire third quarter. Whoa!
Oh, Jada tries to save it. She's not quick enough.
But just watch when Jada goes back down the court. She is in Mancuso's face from the get-go. She is.
I'm going to say tracks her to tractor. If Mancuso's not out for track, she sure should be.
I would be shocked.
You know what?
If
Nobody
she's not.
really said that about me. I don't know why. I was. I just tried to throw the shot, the disc. Harms, they get it inside to Schroeder. Schroeder back out to Stoffel. Stoffel top of the key, left-hand dribble. Kicks it out to Dacus. Dacus, stop. Mancuso with it. Mancuso, top of the key.
Jada's doing a great job.
See, that's what I'm saying. Is she's so quick.
Yep.
She's so quick that she can stay with her.
No one's put that kind of pressure on her all game.
Stoffel in the lane, stolen away by Harms as she helps with that double team.
I like how Harms turned her back to the defense so that they could swat it out of her hands that time.
Comstock with the basketball after the steal. Harms in the corner to Laughlin. Laughlin back to the top of the Comstock.
Gotta speed it up.
Yep, come on, girls.
Comstock back to
Don't
Laughlin.
speed up your
Skip
offense,
pass
but
to
just
Keith. Harms in the corner. Harms back to the top to Comstock. Quickly to Pike. Pike double teamed at the top of the lane.
No one moved to help her there.
And they're actually going to call foul, which she kind of was wrapped around her.
She hooked her arm.
So they're going to foul on Stoffel. And
this could be an offense-defense thing.
Yep. So 34-32, 4 minutes to go in the game. Blue Jays still leading by 2. Comstock to inbound underneath the Blue Jay basket. And she gets it to the top of the key to Pike. Pike then gets it into Comstock. Comstock, double team, gets it around. She'll go to the top of the key to Keith. Keith finds Tonjes. Tonjes, top of the key. Keith, Pike in the lane, nothing there. Kicks it back out to Comstock. Comstock, top of the key to Keith. Might as well melt some clock here. We're in no hurry. Tonjes, skip pass over to Comstock. Again, top of the key, moving the ball around the perimeter right now with the Blue Jays. Whoa!
Oh, yeah, got the foul. Got the foul.
Well, high pass. We like to do that a lot. Girls like to try to go up high over the defense, which then is easier to steal, but actually it caused the foul, so we'll take it. Puts a bonus. Now the Blue Jays in the bonus.
It would help if your girls, you're passing it to her 6 foot,
Yeah.
too. But
Emma Keith goes to the line, 43. 0.8.
I was on it. I was on it. We had mentioned it already. I don't want to oversell it.
Well, you know, they already forgot. They're at home not keeping stats. We're doing the work for them. 35-32.
No, I actually had my finger on it.
Good job.
Andrew just pointed out to me that in that possession there, we had 7 passes without a single dribble, which I think that definitely could be
which
why.
Is good. Yeah, I mean, that's what you need to do.
Second free throw, no good. Mancuso brings it up the court. Stoffel quickly over to Meyer. Meyer, three-point attempt, no good off the backboard, but rebound comes down to Stoffel.
Well, there was no chance of getting that rebound underneath, the way that came bouncing out.
And Schroeder kicks it out to Stoffel. Stoffel looks to drive. Oh, and she dribbles right into the hands of Pike.
You can tell they're getting a little bit more panicked with how they're playing. They're a little less cool and in control.
Right.
And Harms gets it inside to Pike. And, I would do that too, because remember, Schroeder's got those 4 fouls. Go at her.
True.
That's true.
3 minutes to go. Go, 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 go. Shoot. Go this way. Oh, yeah, out on Dacus. So it'll be Blue Jay basketball, and Coach Hubert's going to take a timeout. Blue Jays leading by 3, 35-32, with just 3 minutes to go in the game.
Once again, we mentioned earlier, the winner of this game will take on Fremont Bergen at the 2 o'clock game again tomorrow afternoon. And the loser of this game will play at, was it 10 o'clock? Was that the first game?
What was that? Sorry.
Was 10 o'clock the first game this morning?
I think so. 10 o'clock this morning, Andrew? Was that the first game?
10:45, okay. 10.
So
10:30.
Winner 10:30. Winner plays at 2 o'clock, and then the loser of this game will play at 10:30 in the morning against Plattsmouth.
And again.
And please hang around after this one, as it's going to be a great matchup between Roncalli boys and the Blue Jays. Both coming in pretty highly touted teams.
Blue Jays undefeated. Roncalli 3-1.
Who have they lost to?
Their only losses to Omaha Concordia, who's 5-1, who has been rated #1 in C1 at times too.
I think if they wouldn't have lost to Fort Calhoun, they'd been still at the top.
And they also were lost to Auburn in the state championship last year. So great Concordia team.
Yeah.
But got to give a shout out to our seventh member, as Maria Beedison. She always helps us and listens to us, and she said she can hear us. So that's good. That's because we have lots of help. So Andrew, I'll turn it over to you for some analysis here.
Something you might want to focus on is see how often the Blue Jays can get more than 5 passes without taking a single dribble. And there are some positives and there are some downsides to this. First of all, the good. It seems like they're trying to focus on getting it into the post more. You're seeing 1 or 2 post touches on almost every possession, and that's a good thing. We talked about how they needed to be a lot more physical. See right here, they've passed it like 5 or 6 times without dribbling it once. But the downside is no one's really moving. It's a pretty stagnant offense.
No,
if you can get it into the post, it's very good, but they aren't succeeding in that every single time, and that leads to stagnation, and you can't really score like that.
Yeah.
Well,
And
I will say one thing that might be good about that, too, is it's going to eat some clock, too.
Right, exactly.
But you got to make sure you take care of the ball.
Right. And we are doing that. We are eating the clock, which the Blue Jays up by 3. And then we'll put, and then the Crimson Pride already have forced us
And
to.
they got a turnover.
We're already in the bonus, so forced a turnover. Dacus with it. 35-32. 2 minutes to go. Stoffel puts up a 3-pointer. Could make it a tie. Nope. Rebound comes down to Comstock. She's on the ground. Will they tie it up?
Oh,
yes,
shoot.
stolen away. Mancuso.
Nice
defense by Grell. So here we go. Dacus puts up a 3-pointer to tie it up. No good. Rebound comes down to Schroeder.
Boy, those 3-pointers are just really bouncing out.
Under 2 minutes to go. And Stoffel is going to set it back up for the Pride. And Stoffel, J.J. Stoffel is going to take a timeout. Minute 44. Blue Jays leading by 3.
That gives them 1 for 12 for 3-point attempts.
Well, the thing is, like I said earlier, they are not a 3-point shooting team. Because if you look at their 3-point shooting percentages, Stoffel is 20%. Meyer is, she's 33%. Then Mancuso is 0, so she doesn't shoot threes, I would say, or she doesn't shoot very many. And actually, she's only shot 3 for the whole year, which is not a whole lot. Schroeder has not shot any. So they do not live and die by the 3-point shot.
It's one of those things, too, that you think about, like, their coach is probably saying that, too. Like, we didn't really need a 3-pointer there. But if you make it,
they shot 2 of them there.
Yeah, and if you make it, best thing in the world, right? But if you miss it,
it's not their game.
No.
That is not their game. Their game is to pound it and get it inside.
But you know what? It still remains their basketball as they were able to get the rebound. So 35-32, it will be Crimson Pride basketball. And Meyer will inbound on the side.
Well, I know one of the goals of the Blue Jays for this game by the coach was to take 2 charges. We've gotten 1.
So Meyer will get it to Stoffel. She'll bring it up the court. Dacus. They're moving the ball quickly. They definitely have a plan in mind. Meyer with the runner, no good.
Yeah, that was put up
Rebound
pretty hard.
comes down to Gertis.
Nice
Gertis
job by
gets it to Keith.
Getting it out of there.
Ooh. And they get up to Comstock and just relax, as they're probably going to have to foul here shortly, as there's just a little over a minute to go.
Protect
and they're
the ball,
down by
girls.
3.
Protect the ball.
Laughlin, we'll see how long they hold off before they foul.
Oh.
And Keith with the basketball. No foul yet. And Hubert's going to take a timeout. Minute 10. Great job by the Blue Jays holding on to that basketball, that tough defense. 3-point lead. Oh, I like just broadcasting and not having to coach in these games. So much more relaxing.
Did you coach basketball?
Middle school.
Oh, well.
There was one year.
I'm not going to say does that count, because I coached a lot of middle school volleyball. So, yeah, of course that counts.
Yeah. But my dad was a high school basketball coach for his entire career. So, watched a lot. And he coached against me.
Okay, well, it's weird. I was thinking when you were talking about coaching that I only played 1 year of volleyball in high school.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then took one of my coaching classes. I had Sandy Genrick, from Lincoln Northeast, was the instructor, and I absolutely fell in love with it.
Yeah.
That's what
did it.
That's what did it. Coached for 23 years after that.
So sideline, Olivia Pike will inbounds. Oh, boy.
Oh, that was risky.
Oh, my.
And yeah, it's
As she tried to get it, I better tell you in case she tried to get it, and then she hesitated. And so it will be tied up, as it will be then Crimson Pride.
Not how you want to come out
she
of your
wanted
timeout.
to. She saw Pike or Comstock open, and then all of a sudden a Crimson Pride girl. So then she hesitated, and it was tied up. So
Pike needs to keep coming to the ball.
Minute 8, 35-32. Blue Jays in the lead. Oh my! Meyer takes a three-point attempt off the front of the rim. Rebound by Gertis. We'll take that.
Yep.
Gertis gets it to Tonjes. Tonjes crosses the timeline.
Slow it down,
Hands. Oh my gosh.
Oh wow, they're getting mauled.
And Laughlin is they're going to say
turnover.
Wow, they're going to say Laughlin stepped out of bounds.
I thought Tonjes was getting
hammered.
He's a little bit mauled out there on
you
the
just got to hang on to the ball, because this is one thing they're going to do is
double dribble.
They're just going to call Stoffel for a double dribble.
She is not happy about it.
She's like, what did I do? I didn't see it.
I didn't either.
I did not see a double dribble either. Now maybe a carry.
I wasn't watching. She must have hesitated a little bit enough, somehow they kind of.
Which is too bad, because there was nobody even on her. Like
no,
she was.
wasn't.
I think she was thinking about the play, what she was going to do. So turnover forced by, I guess, the Blue Jays, even though no one was around her.
Well, I don't know if it was forced. I think that was self-induced.
That's why I said force, I guess. So it will remain. It'll say it will be Blue Jay basketball. Encourage. There you go. That's a good term.
Encourage by the Blue Jays.
Encouraged.
I love it. Don't you have
it.
to have a Blue Jay in the area to encourage it?
We were
it
in
was
the area.
It was mental. They got scared.
Yeah, but we were in the area.
Anticipating what was about.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Anticipating what she's going to dribble into.
So 35-32, the Blue Jays will come out with the basketball on the side, and to a very tough defense.
And very untypical, though, of her to have that.
For sure.
Like I said, she's a stellar ball handler, and I think she must have just held the ball just a little bit too long in her hand.
That must have been,
They call it, because sometimes it's not really quite a, carry, but it's, you kind of catch it there a little too long, so.
That's a tough call to make as a ref, too, because I feel like.
It is, but, if they thought it was, it was.
Yep.
I can easily say that because it was called on the other team, but, I didn't detect any of that earlier in the game either, though.
Right, so the Blue Jays will get the basketball right in front of the scores table, and they are all stacked in a line.
I don't know if we've seen this inbound played it yet today.
And they get it into Jenna Grell quickly. 40 seconds to go.
Oh, nice.
She gets it to Pike. Good job. Just don't even bother. She had it open, but you don't want to risk going to the basket, which is exactly when we played. Oh, gosh, who did we play? I think it was it Nebraska City or somebody that the game was to a point where they actually, kept it tight, but they just kept shooting and missing, and we just kept climbing back at it.
Olivia Pike going to the line with 59% shooter. And it's still 1-1 because they only have 8 fouls.
Yep, Andrew made the point of what our strategy is right now, and he says you can't hold when it's a 1-point game.
Shoot.
No.
So Pike misses her free throw, so it worked for what Crimson Pride wanted. Stoffel with it. She gets it to Meyer. Meyer top of the key, nothing there. Dacus looks to drive, kicks it out to Stoffel. Stoffel puts up a three-pointer, good.
That would have been an unfortunate time for their threes to start falling.
Yeah.
Reach.
Oh, wow.
Pike gets it up ahead to Grell.
Come on.
Oh, boy. Nobody
this.
there. No! I had a feeling, and that's oftentimes why there was nobody there, but oftentimes that's when you do just pull the ball back out to waste that clock. And we do talk about that a lot, like why, if you're wide open, do you not just take it? But that's why, because if we would have just pulled the basketball out, it would still be our ball.
Yes.
And
we would run it out.
We'd run the clock out. Now it's their basketball.
And it's timeout.
And that is totally Grell's shot, driving to the hoop like that.
Well, and it wasn't her, it was Jada Laughlin that missed that. Yep.
No,
yeah.
I mean Grell. I thought Grell should have capped it.
Oh.
And taken it to the hoop.
But, you never know. You just got to do what comes to your mind. You can't just, and part of it is you think too much at that point, right? 2 girls down at the basket, wide open all by yourselves, and had they made it, game changer, right? Up by 5. Happen to miss it,
well, and I
be
think,
a big difference.
I'm going to go stick with it. I think Grell should have capped it because she drives to the hoop all the time, and she either gets an N1 or she goes to the line shooting 2.
Yeah, but they had no defense down there. They were by themselves.
So that's what I'm saying is Grell should have kept it, gone to the line.
But she saw Laughlin up there by herself with no defense, so But again, live and learn. Make it best situation, right? Then you're up by 5. So live and learn. So Blue Jays will pick them up. Stoffel with the basketball. 11 seconds, 10 seconds, 9 seconds. Stoffel brings it up the court. 7.
Don't foul on the 3.
Yeah. They need a 3 to tie it up. Meyer puts it up. Oh, in and out. Rebound comes down.
There we go. And that's why we're grateful for their 7% three-point percentage.
Wow. So the Blue Jays win the game 35-32 over the Roncalli Crimson Pride. Oh, my gosh. What a game.
Okay, real quick, we're going to do this. Annalise, you don't know what we do, but you're going to chime in. We always go over things we feel like we could have done better.
Okay.
So since you're new to this game, you can start.
Oh, we're going to make her start.
It's a game. Okay.
Well, no, because Kendra usually takes everything that I want to say, and I just said, yeah, I agree.
Okay.
So it's wide open.
Okay.
Ways for improvement.
All right. Well, on defense, as we said, they had about a 7% three-point percentage, and I don't think we forced enough threes. I think we should have done a little bit of a better job protecting the paint and making sure no one could get in there and just trying to keep them out where they're less comfortable.
And you only got to come up with one thing.
Oh, okay. Well, that's my thing.
She keeps adding
Pretty
rules.
easy. Well, I was just adding to my
take everything because there's some obvious. Okay, Kendra.
No, go ahead. You go ahead.
I'm just going to say the turnovers. We came out and turned the ball over a lot. And we did correct it, but, man, you can't come over and do that right out of the gate because you get against the wrong team and they could just bury you in that first quarter.
Yeah. I still think there were times that we played a little bit timid. I'd like to see us a little bit more aggressive in the paint. And, so I think that's something that we can work on.
Andrew?
Oh. Does he know what we're doing?
I think that the Blue Jays don't really do this too often, but I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to incorporate a 2-3 zone into our repertoire. They were destroying us early on in the paint, and we definitely improved as the game went on, but they were shooting 6.7% from 3. A 2-3 zone forces teams to shoot and doesn't let them inside nearly as easily. So if we really focused on that, we would have pulled away.
And the scouting report said that they were not a 3-point shooting team. Okay, things we liked.
Sorry, I had to get my headset back. Our free throws are really good. Like you said, Coach Hubert really hounds that on them, and obviously it's working. It was a 3-point game, and if we would have missed some of those free throws, it could have gone very differently. So I'm glad that they made those and that they've been practicing them. That was good coaching.
I like the fact that we came out in the first half and we were rushing things, forcing things. We settled down. We let the game come to us.
Yep. I like that. Again, the girls just continue to play. They could have really let this game and get out of hand here. I mean, this was a close game the entire fourth quarter, the entire second half. And they really did stay composed. We had minutes several times that we could have lost it, and they kept their composure and kept playing and didn't give up.
Things we liked.
Well, it was a very close game, and when it's a very close game, it comes down to free throws. We outscored them by 8 from the free throw line.
Wow.
So we didn't let them get to the line very much. When they did, they didn't do great, but we did pretty good when we got there. We were 11 for 17, which isn't amazing, but it was enough to pull away.
Yeah, it's good. Okay. Once again, the Blue Jays take down Roncalli 35-32. We will be back here on the air tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock taking on Fremont Bergen. For our entourage of Andrew, Markadell.
No, he's still got to do stats.
Oh, Markadell's doing stats.
Yep.
Oh, he's still calculating.
Yep.
Sorry.
So we still will have stats coming up.
Listen to us talk a little bit more.
Yeah. And just a reminder that the Roncalli girls will play Plattsmouth tomorrow morning in the girls' consolation at 10:30. Followed by the boys' consolation at 12:15, which will be Plattsmouth, and then the loser of this next game between your very own Ashland-Greenwood Blue Jays and the Omaha Roncalli Crimson Pride.
And, okay, we got Markandale here to wrap it up with some stats.
I won't make him climb clear down the bleachers. I could have done that last time.
Am I on?
Yes.
Okay.
Whoa, that's on loud.
Well, is your heart still beating after that
yes,
one? When
it
that
is.
shot went up by, who was it? It was a good contested
it was
shot,
Meyer.
but
I
she
think it might
almost
have
hit
been
it.
Meyer. Yeah.
And she was due. She was 0 for 5 from 3 that second half.
Yeah, she's their highest three-point shooter.
For the game, we shot just well enough to win from the field. Only 4 makes the second half from the field.
Ooh.
10 for 31 for the game, 32%. 4 of 14 from 3. We were just 1 of 5, or in fact, we were 0 for 5 that second half from 3. But we won the game at the free throw line, 11 of 16 for 69%. Though it would have been nice had Olivia hit that last 1 and 1, it would have relaxed a little more.
Yeah.
But you can't have everything. Get greedy. They were just 4 of 18. We did a great job defensively, second half from the field. For the game, 14 of 39, 36%. They were just 1 of 15 from 3. Had they gone 2 of 15, we'd be playing right now. Oh, they were 8%. They were 3 of 5. We didn't put them at the line a lot from the free throw line, 60%. Rebounding, we out-rebounded them 28-19.
Nice.
We did a good job on the boards. That's probably our best rebounding game this year. Olivia Pike in particular had 8 rebounds for the game. So they had 4 offensive. We had 8 offensive rebounds in that game. Turnovers. Suzanne won't like this. We turned it over 21 times.
Oh.
17, though, for them. So
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
it was just enough to win, and a win by 1 or by 100, it counts the same power points.
That's right. There you go. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Mark. Okay, once again, the Blue Jays take down Roncalli 35-32. For Mark, Jordan, Andrew, Annalise, Kendra, and myself, Suzanne Sapp, we will see you tomorrow afternoon. Have a great rest of your day. And be sure and stay tuned in. Tim and Barry.
For the second best broadcast.
Tim and Barry will not be going on next, but it will be Tim and Jordan.
The second best broadcasters.
Yes. I mean, I know it's hard. It's going to be hard to tune into them
Yeah,
after
I know.
listening to us.
I know.
But give it. We're going to take a short break. There's still over 20 minutes on the clock, so tune back in. We'll probably keep the camera rolling so you kind of get an idea when to tune back in. And this should be a great matchup coming up. So refill your drinks, get the popcorn going, and hunker down for a great matchup coming up next. We'll see you tomorrow.